Etiefo me mo bibia kwaba eba Melodies TV so mama mo ati ase me mama me yimo asutre se MPP4 ahye campaign bi ase etia eye John Dramani Mahama because Mahama akasa se afiwei say wo hwe WASSCE results na abana ye peneye se enkola no omo enwia na MPP4 nsemo mo kano ende ane Mahama nsemo wo kano na tese odi nkola na tem and all that. Initially me mamoti asese asem na Mahama kano eye based on facts and figures. Me dinkan ye tremo se obi a owo Ghana bia a watro WASSCE na BEC pen from the year 2000 eba no you saw how strict wayek no omo ye se wo mo te se paper bia leaki a ye be cancel na mo atro foforo but this time around nkola no ye ni na ye nim ye ni tia se papers no eliki nanso wayek omo be kasa wo mo se yane omo ma nkola no en cancel papers no omo ntro the same thing enti se Mahama ba na waba be kasa ya pene man nkola no ewia ema omo apase so that the bear propaganda it is based on insembi but ebia na me na make obeka say oh melodies why you wadwen say obeto abama Mahama intino na we defending on it. Yes, because I've told you I'll vote for Mahama. Intino ebia obeka say my maju say meto ama Mahama intino ebia me defending no fair enough ebia me no I'm being biased no problem me na ya na me ye biased na me can obeka say me ye biased that I accept say maybe on this matter I'm being biased maybe on this matter I am being biased and I'm supporting Mahama no problem. Now there is an organization bia Africa ha ebibimamu ni na no wo no mo hwe education so omo ye NGO ye from mo EduWatch omo ye research ebe esanso ye analysis more like a policy think tank wo ye analysis on issues especially on education ewe bibiman emu. Now sa EduWatch fui embra WASSCE fui etro omo paper no ewie ye no omo be ye analysis research ewo nyama bia esiye wo mo edeba betudwa nti yenkonko read wo report no na wo report no wo mo de baaye around a year September mu no ye be compare to when the Mahama nsem a wo ka in December na yehu ne say Mahama e bia ntro no wotwa ana say mo ye research no mo tro mo report de dada no ye nokware e na Mahama all ka very simple until here this is the report or say EduWatch statement on WASSCE 2023. Inti you have omoto WASSCE ni wie ye no e no modi omo statement e bae. Mind you, Mahama asemo a waka he has said it in December. Nkrofo we statement a omoto statement as far back as September. Yankenkan. Also on Tuesday, 26 September 2023, the West African Examinations Council completed the conduct of the 2023 West African Senior School certificate examination. Following our monitoring of the conduct of the examinations, we wish to make the following statement. So almost in September, and Uncle exams new year, Uncle exams new year, no, omo, any omo agents, omo who be a course or ever exams nimu, yanking kind. Or say questions security. Now I say we welcome the collaboration between the National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, formerly BNI, and WASSCE, facilitated by the Ministry of Education. This has significantly enhanced the security of WASSCE questions. We, however, note some security breaches leading to the circulation of questions for Social Studies 1, Biology 2, and further elective Mathematics 2 papers on social media about 45 minutes ahead of the scheduled time for the examinations. While appreciating the swift investigations leading to the arrest of the culprits, we call for an expedited prosecution with outcomes made public. So I say, BNI for anyway for ebo muse nanka papers ni yempene manin leaky. But 45 minutes to say wo moko tro exams no. Elective maths section B leaky. Social studies section A leaky. Biology section B leaky. Na ewo muse police for edie kokoche omo a wo ma papers no eye den eliki ye de now so the papers were not cancelled. Still ye mankola ne troye questions na eliki no still ye mankola ne troye amende ehun results aba me say enkrofo we nsem a wo mo de betu dwa no omo kan in September Mahama asem a wo kan eye December Inti se Mahama beka se ya pene ama nkola no ewie mu a odika na se wondika me say proud to sa exam si answer na president Akufo-Addo beba no sa time no WASSCE WAEC paper bia leak ya cancel obi a watro exams for Ghana bia wonim meboa amonka drep se meboa amonka yesi paper leak ma ya chin krofo a wo mu leak paper no nanso ya cancel paper no still ye mankola ne throw the same questions. What are you telling me? Na Mahama baba beka say ye pene mankola ne wi aya o se ya ne Mahama nsem a wo ka ne ndimu ye nto aso o say WAEC reports of arrest at exam centers. Now inti first one na ya kan a different one, another one so inti wiwe mu e course bebre ni na nkrofo yi wo mo atro mo reports and I refer to the reports no. Or say WAEC's report of arrest at exam centers. Or say we welcome the arrest of persons arrested by WAEC and security agencies for alleged collusion with candidates to cheat at some examination centers. A successful prosecution and publishing of outcomes, it's critical to building public and stakeholder confidence in the fight against examination malpractice and fraud. Inti yasi ye nkrofo a na enkola ne throw paper no omo wo room ho ho tre nkola na de no ye chie bi mo. Why are we behaving as we are hypocrites? After the Mahama na asem a wo ka no enye fact. Records wo ho ya chi nkrofo mpo wempo de omo ya chi omo nini o. There are some people bi ya nchi omo. Invigilators ni bi omo ese hwe na nkola ne exams no omo tre nkola no wo exam hall e ma ya chi omo nti ehun report na aba ye tro say the police for chi nkrofo no police no aya ade ye to aso escalation in examinations center fraud nti so far no inwiemu mienu ne yaka ho asem 1 paper ni leak 45 minutes to time 2 teachers ni bi and invigilators ni bi train nkola na de we inside a ye chi omo. Now the third one no you say escalation in examinations center fraud you read here no so as due to the enhanced question security the strategy of cheating networks has intensified at the examination centers, especially where external supervisors are absent. Questions were solved by some recalcitrant teachers and transmitted via WhatsApp platforms to candidates at some centers. Other schools had answers written on boards for students to copy, with students paying as much as 1,000 Ghana cedis. And therefore, are you reading what I'm saying? I'm reading. Are you listening to what I'm reading? You see, your man Kolani be the Masa me adia me chimo wiase me obi a wo ye nyaatwum. You see, your man Kolani be womo de omo phones era exams so my teachers native room omo questions no asolve questions na send ya man Kolani via WhatsApp. E Kolani be so no teachers no ekogina board so baby a year exams the teachers ni gina board no ade ntia because ebimo yama external invigilators amba e teachers na ne yema omo invigilate omo nti omo board ne so ene yama omo atro answers no omo atro answers na gu board ne so ena nkola no etro WAEC for ankasa say omo cancel nkola ne bi papers die ntia omo ehu ne say nkola ne answers no AI generated sebe previous AI generated answers no AI no ye assess AI system no ewo he sebe ye assess no won framem AI system ye assess we he ye framem ye phone it is a WAEC na nkasa mu nenum ono aba beka say nkola ne bi AI answers no moma ya na te say nkola ne bi ye ma omu the phone say remu control exams no. And this is a report. Proud to Mahama saying this no. This is a report from Edu Africa Watch. Africa Edu Watch. NGO a hwe ebibiman education so and omo kan say nkola no. So the third level of cheating no no. First one and they say exams ni lekiye. Second one and they say yema encrophobi ekwakwatre nkola no inside. Third one they say nkola no WhatsApp na teachers na solve questions ni send ya momo wo WhatsApp na teachers ni bi nso solve wo board so amomo. 3 levels of cheating and aba yanto aso. Or say escalation requires a renewed response by strengthening examination center external security. It is our NGO ya wo mo hwe bibiman education no. Omo ka tre WAEC say next time no mo make sure say mo the external security beko. because we omo teachers na ade omo ye no. Now, or the inadequate capacity of WASSCE to deploy WASSCE external supervisors to all centers for all purposes. By 2022, WASSCE had the capacity to deploy its own external supervisors to only 20% of WASSCE centers at a given time. As submitted by EduWatch in its 2021 and 2022 WASSCE monitoring reports, the use of Ghana Education Service staff as supervisors is a major flaw in the security arrangement of WASSCE. This is because many of them have vested interest in the outcome of the examinations and are potentially in conflict of interest. The number of GES staff arrested over the years for colluding with candidates to cheat affirms this position. The Ministry of Education must resource WASSCE to recruit adequate non-GES external supervisors at every center during every paper. Etiefo na ade we intretemu na simple. Ya ye tro WASSCE any BC ewo Ghana no. Early 2000s na school bia ewo external invigilator. Inti ebe ye den se wo be wia. External invigilator no eye WASSCE ni a WASSCE na 8 neka. Say, mumbra mehen kolane so na obi wiemu a monche no. That is the external invigilator. Sa report yi etre say aban entumi enya sika amfa ma WASSCE. Emma WASSCE entumi enya external invigilators and ma schools ni na so only 20% of schools pe. Inti Ghana say SHS schools ni 100 20 pe ana SHS schools ni 10 2 pe. Ena WASSCE fo ankasa to medium invigilators score ye. Enkae ne de ye jama GES fo no. GES fo nso ye government appointees. Omo nso e wo conflict of interest. Na aban na wo so. Nti de obeya enkola ne be passe. No de aba be propaganda say ma aban na wo so na enkola na passe no. Eno na GES fo kokoro ye. This is what the report is saying. Inti GES fo no call ye no. Inti report ni chire mu kra na. Say ye feel say wo mo twa ntro a yanko police for ho ne yanko ngo he say GES for no ya chi bebre because no mu wie mu amankola no. This is what the report is saying. Or say the number of GES staff arrested over the years for colluding with candidates to cheat affirms this position. It is a Mahama beka say ye wie mu amankola no ye mankola le wie mu ne de aba be propaganda. Na wo betina ho na wo bo Mahama echi say asema Mahama aka na enye sa na eti a who your truthful who your truthful because answer na Mahama beka no sa EduWatch for yi e the report aba e momo aka ho asem de dada ene de wan kwankwa atake omo Mahama beka the same thing e wo report ni mu na ende wo bebo Mahama echi Nyankopon na betua oka ye chaso obi beka se melodies asa obuefu yes me se me ade a mechi wo wiasem ye nyaachum Mama wati ase se oman we NDC ne Mahama kasa ye hu ne se 7 prayers omo de omo ye bonsamiti momo nka. Yesterday I brought you the same story. The same thing na Mahama kan ye NDC fo kan efa Ghana judges so. Ye ma NDC fo hu so omo de omo ye bonsamfo ni kwan se mo kasa. Nanso special prosecutor be kan ye de judges for any Ghana Bar Association ni na kwa ye meeting say de o kan ya ti ase na afi ye be ye adwuma bom de. We are hypocrites in this country. Ya ye adwen say ebi mu de omo kasa ye chese ye omo asemo mbeka ne de ye no kware kra na ye mu omo nka ye nso de ye mpene saa na mo ye ene yetuti ase nipa kro no ema mo tia mo ma ye tia se mo ba be ye best mo ba ye no se mo abon hwen kwen mo abon ye nto aso nti inwiemu no say no 4 inwiemu no this is the fourth one. I see WASSCE external monitors. I see WASSCE roving monitors approach to augment the deficits in their capacity to deploy stationed WASSCE external supervisors is innovative. We condemn the instances where monitors were delayed entry into examination centers to buy time and conceal evidence of cheating at examination centers. All school heads, owners cited by WASSCE for preventing their monitors from entering in real time must be sanctioned by the GES and the National Schools Inspectorate Authority with outcomes published. Now, WASSCE na nkasa Ghana o ade Etiefo wayek na emu wayek fo na nkase bi omo enum aka se omo monitors ni bi omo monitor schools ni bi no eco schools ni bi no headmasters ewo schools ono ampene ma monitors no enra schools ni mu omo delay omo die ntia because ni ye wiem amankola no nti e bia na teacher bi atro answers na gu board ne so amankola no nti wayek ni no eremu no ya sheda amanaka epono echi say teacher nem paper board ne so answer wayek ni no erem wayek na ne numu to wayek for ankasa na kan say schools ni bi ade a headmasters ne ye no headmasters no prevented wayek monitors no from entering into the schools because they were cheating and they wanted to conceal evidence. Wayek na ankasa na asemo a wokan nti se wayek na wo mark no ono na asemo a wakani say teachers ni bi wiemu headmasters ni bi wiemu na Mahama ba be kan the same thing na o say Mahama asemo a wokan no eni kwan say wokan wayek na wono set years and ono aka the same thing na Mahama ba be kan o say den aden yete sa aden no memu yete sa aden yeto aso o say the GES code of conduct and the fight against exam fraud. I say examination malpractice is major misconduct under section 3.32 public examinations of the GES code of conduct, with sanctions ranging from suspension, reduction in rank stroke salary to dismissal. It is noteworthy that acts that constituted examination malpractice in the past have evolved into today's BRICS businesses of examination center collusion, where some students pay up to 1,000 cedis to some teachers to supervise cheating. With teachers at the center, it is obvious the sanctions regime provided by the GES Code of Conduct is not deterrent enough. Yes, students nibi each year as much as 1,000 cedis my teachers no mo kwan mo wiemu. Na areho semwe wo mu ne say wayek for teachers ne say teachers na 1,000 cedis per student o. And I mean him say, okay, I'm not sure I said per student, but the teachers now 1,000 cedis, only have 1,000 cedis a boom. No more to my teacher, and teachers name more mua. A yana GS and 3 teachers now so sa. Until say GS shas, yes, say, omode aso train the ding, ebia ya chi teacher na, yes, wo, ya bane on tra debium. Report, no, that is what it says. Or see, escalate the sanctions regime to an outright dismissal. This would be the boldest ethical statement of the GES leadership against the participation of staff in examination malpractice and fraud. As I said, now say urgent need to amend the WASSCE Act. Or say as far back as 2021, WASSCE submitted at a stakeholder convening in Koforidua hosted by Parliament with the Ministry of Education, security agencies and GES in attendance that the sophistry in today's examination malpractice and fraud was fast overtaking the deterrent relevance of the WASSCE Act 2006, Act 719. The sanctions regime provided in the law is significantly outdated, whereas the scope is too constricted to provide a responsive legal framework for a credible examination. This makes the pursuit of adequate sanctions, successful prosecution of examination malpractice, fraud corporates very challenging. The Ministry of Education must prioritize the amendment of the WASSCE law. Now, conclusion. Ose EduWatch commends the collaboration between the Ministry of Education, NIB, WASSCE, and the Ghana Police Service to ensure a credible WASSCE 2023. The commitment of the Ghana Police Service and the judiciary is even more crucial for ensuring the expedited prosecution of all those arrested for various acts of examination malpractice and fraud. Accra, October 9th, 2023. And Ankrofui, omo report by Mahama, December. On also the same thing that reports him. You say Mahama de monka. Ankrofui throw report in about October. Yang camp she and Ankrofui. Mahama can the same thing. Mahama mpodie. Onu mpodie wan kan bebre onu kan be 1 point pe. Ankrofui hwe in remu na wo mo kana wo mo bon remu bako 5 different eso. Mahama de say teachers need the pen or kan. Any happening ye mu amankola and pen or kan. The ye release papers no 45 minutes to time. The teachers ne ebije 1,000 cedis. The wo mo tro tregu board so amomo. Any sense me Mahama mboso ba out of the 5. ye report address wo mu awie mu no na Ghana for ese ye kooko apai mo ye den mo pa mo nka sentia Mahama ya kan se ono ne ye beto ama no ne ye beto ama no you can go to hell. Mon share mo comment box ni mo. Medase.